I might have the wrong name too, but there's somewhere in the story where they talk.
What should I look up? Who was
Enoch?
The angel? Enoch? Megatron.
That's what they called him after he that's the Hebrew Bible.
Michael, or as Enoch after his bodily ascent into heaven.
Yes.
He is variously identified as the prince or angel of the presence, as Michael the Archangel.
He was sent down to punish the angels that came down here and were doing things they weren't supposed to because they decided to disobey God and his order, right? I think that's what happened.
Really?
Yeah. And he was sent to tell them you've been judged, basically.
Where'd you read this at?
I've been watching videos and stuff. I don't know. I've been diving and delving into I watch documentaries and stuff, and I don't always retain. I'm always kind of falling asleep a lot of times when I watch this. So when you guys tell me stuff he doesn't know what he's talking about, sometimes I don't. I'm trying to retain the information I took in, and I don't always have it 100% correct to what I'm saying. I'm just going based off of what I think I can remember, I'm definitely not a historian.
And you think Enoch came down and busted nuts with humans? What did you say?
No, I think there was other ones doing that. And now, if I can remember now, I think that he was sent down to tell them hey, you're done. You're not basically to punish the ones that were doing it.
Dude, yeah.
Because he was his right-hand man. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
Michael the Archangel was God's right-hand man.
That's what I'm saying. And then but he became Enoch.
I've never heard that. Michael became Enoch.
Based off, but everybody has different religion beliefs, right?
You gotta go.
There's so many different Bibles. There's so many, but a lot of the stories, that's what I've noticed, in religion, a lot of the stuff. Did you watch that when I told you to watch that documentary?
A little. I did.
Did you see the religious part is crazy, right?
I watched that.
When they started breaking it down and saying all these same things keep happening in all the religions.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Dude.
So which one is something you should go off of, I guess, if you
As we've seen thus.
You don't know, right? Because a lot of their stories are very similar. They just have different names or different people, or some things happen here, something happens here, right?
You're saying other religions might be as accurate as the Bible? How dare you say
No, I don't know. Because it's been, who does know? Look how long it's been around. Okay, I get for people that are going to say what religion they follow is the right one, correct?
I'm just messing with you, but yeah.
If you keep an open mind, how long has that been around? How many times has it been passed around? How many times has the story's been changed, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you got to be able to take out of it what you can.
I think a lot of the original texts of the Bible, though, and their original translations are still around, though, aren't they? In
you got the Dead Sea Scrolls
Arabic
and stuff, which people
Hebrew.
try to say are bad,
right?
But they're old manuscripts, right? That were found after, later in life. So and they say they were taken out of the Bible, but why?
True.
And isn't the Dead Sea Scrolls basically tell of the end of the world? Basically, is a lot of that more darker stuff.
I'm not sure. I know nothing about the Dead Sea Scrolls.
I think that's what a lot of that is. So maybe that's why it was pulled out, but
I think the Catholic Church doesn't want us to read a lot of that stuff, probably.
Probably.
That's why they've made so many new revised editions of it. The Bible itself.
But I find a lot of the stories I find very interesting. So it's not something I know a lot about or other religions, so I wanted to watch. And I get sucked in like any other video, man. I start clicking stuff and you go down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
So
dude, you can go down. This I don't understand. This says Archangel Michael and the Sacred Tree. The Book of Enoch.
There is a Book of Enoch and it breaks it down, yeah. I started watching. And you can find a more revised version so it actually breaks it down fast. I don't know the videos, but there's some that'll break it down more for you and break each chapter down.
This is 13 minutes, but let's watch 1 minute of it.
It might not be very interesting.
Let's watch 1 minute and see what happens.
As we've seen thus far in the journey through the Book of Enoch,
see, that's what I'm saying.
The archangels have shown Enoch many things, from the many wonders of the earth, the desolate prisons of the watchers, and even the alternative
Watchers, that's what
place
he's sent down
where a
for.
soul may make their suit, or petition to God over the circumstances of their demise. Such sights that Enoch has witnessed do not begin to abate as the chapters continue. For in chapter 24,
Pause.
Okay, very boring.
Yeah, we can't. There's no way we're gonna.
There's
get
some
away with
videos
that.
you got to find better ones, but the thing is, that's what he sent down. The Watchers were starting to hang out with technically the humans, right?
Yeah, the
And that's-
devils were hanging out with the humans.
The archangels.
So God made humans.
But he sent the archangels he originally sent here, and then the Watchers, what they called the Watchers.
Yeah, they started to like God's creation.
Yes.
They looked at humans and they were like,
Yes.
"Damn, she fine."
Yeah.
So they were busting nuts with humans.
And when they had babies, they supposedly created giants.
Yeah, and
So
like,
what if we? That's what I was trying to
strong
go. What if we're the giants?
Because you're so small, though, Skis.
But you saw the aliens. What if they're the original creation?
Compared to the little Mexican Peru aliens
Yes.
or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? What if we wiped them out? Disease, whatever. We took them. We took out our own creations, right? Basically,
I suppose that's. I don't know.
is it fathomable?
No, because I don't think.
I'm going
So
way off
many-
the wall here, but I'm just asking. You know,
But so many humans have this desire to worship and praise and seek after God, you know, where it's like, there's no devils that have that desire, I don't think. Right? No devils are saying prayers before they eat dinner. Like,
well, every lady
I
in
think-
worship.
I think those little aliens that they discovered in Mexico, or just aliens if they're real, I think those are,
The demons.
they're the Watchers, bro. And they're starting to fall from heaven. God threw them out of heaven, right?
In their
Now they're
spaceships?
starting to fall in their spaceships.
All right.
They're coming down now. Isn't that possible? Don't you think?
Yeah, I guess anything's possible. But to us, like when the Bible explains there's giants, we are bigger than they are.
Yeah, we're huge, but we also have stories of giants that were bigger than us, like 12 foot tall, like 14 foot tall giants.
But we have never found skeletal remains of something smaller, but not bigger, right?
I think we found skeletal remains of giants.
Really?
You don't believe? Have we found remains of giants?
This, no wonder people. I don't know. This stuff is what all this.
What, you don't
crazy
believe
stuff
in the
interests me.
Bible, Skis? Giant
Some
human
people
skeleton.
don't. Some people do, right?
You want to watch this? It's a short. It's going to be short. Play
Yeah,
it.
but we don't know if
In
they're real, right? Someone could have
1895,
created
the
them.
fossil of a giant was found by Dyer in Ireland during mineral research. The height of the giant photographed in front of a train car is 3 meters 70 centimeters. His weight is 2,050 kilograms.
That can't be real.
It is believed that the weight of the giant fossil, which
That's
has 6
not-
fingers on its right foot, is due to the fact that it is petrified. However,
not
it is not
real.
known what happened to this giant fossil afterwards. What scientists found during research in caves near Lovelock, Nevada, was amazing. More than 10,000 artifacts were found. Mummified remains were unearthed, one of which
No.
was more than 6.5 meters tall, and the other was more than 8 meters. In 18...
Why do you talk about things in meters? Let's read the comments real quick.
Well, there's always going to be disbelievers, right?
The Smithsonian took most of the world's giant skeletons. The giant with a snake wrapped around it is an art piece. That's what I was going to say. This is the biggest cult peacemaker I've ever seen. Fits his hand perfectly. I never knew cult. What? Cater to giants. In the third image, the one, yeah, we know that's fake. Whatever. I don't. What are we doing?
Going down a rabbit
What
hole.
are we doing here?
We're going down a rabbit hole. We are.
You're not a giant, Skis.
We are to
Sorry.
the aliens that they
Oh,
found. Yes.
come on. Well, yeah, we are to them. But, shit, man. I don't know.
You wanted to. Hey,
Michael the Archangel, Enoch, giants, aliens.
it's all tied.
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
Whenever you hear something incredible that comes to us through science or archaeology or whatever else, it seems like someone always rolls through and confiscates it and takes it away. Or that's the story. You know, something incredible happens. The government shows up, takes it away, and all we're left with are people who come up with videos and they piece together art pieces and BS. And
Well, we're going off people who made videos that are like me and you, right? So you can disprove them, right?
what's the most accurate website on the planet to go and find information anymore? Do you know? I think it's Twitter. Oddly enough, right? Or X. Now it's called X.
You don't see it with your own eyes. I guess most people just ain't gonna believe it regardless.
I don't see anything with my own eyes anymore. I really wish I could go to Mexico and look at those little alien skeletons,
Right.
though.
You want to pick one up?
Kind of.
You just said though. Why would you pick one up?
Okay, I would
But
wear.
now you
I
want
would
to
wear
now.
gloves because I
Now
remember
you
that.
want to.
Yeah, I would wear gloves, but I remember that Virginia, Brazil.
One that
He
got
picked up
closer.
that, and he died of a horrifying disease. Which also, that's what leads me to think these little aliens are fake because humans
they're
wouldn't
dead.
touch them. Yeah,
Disease could have died with him.
yeah, but bacteria has a funny way of sticking around, man. Right? I think if you really legitimately thought that little creature was from outer space, or it was from another planet or another world or something, there's no way you would ever touch it with your bare hands, knowing the science that we know today. How the hell?
So how would we ever catch one if we came in contact with one?
They're weak when they're on Earth, and
But we're not going to grab them. You just said. So how are we going to catch them?
The one guy did grab them.
Ooh.
Oh, you're saying if some of them show up?
Me and you personally ran in where we're like, we said earlier in another video, we're like, man, we got to get this evidence. But like, what would we do?
I would shoot him.
We don't have. I know, but you're not going to go grab them afterwards.
Yeah, I'll get a tarp.
But you're not going to want. What if you could die just getting near them?
I don't think so.
You got a hazmat suit?
Well, those little girls in Brazil, they were near that alien and nothing happened to them. They said they were within like 6 feet of it or 10 feet or something like
I
that.
guess. Maybe
So,
their skin just secretes.
yeah,
like a
just don't
poison.
touch
They're like
him.
a frog.
How would you get him up in your pickup, though? Like, let's say you and I are driving, we freaking saw an alien, we drove over
Some
and
sort of
shot him
winch.
real quick.
We go buy a winch somewhere.
How do you hook that up?
Bolt it into your truck.
How do you hook it up to the alien's body? How do you get him on? How do you get
Take
him?
some sticks and like roll them over onto the cable.
Would you
And then,
trust?
like, flip the cable up and like hook it on?
Sticks
somehow.
is a great idea.
Yes.
I wouldn't even trust gloves because what if you look and see a little rip in your glove? It's like one of those movies, man. where there's
We
this-
pay somebody to do it for us. Hey man, check us. Hey, will you help us out?
Dude, what
Yeah,
is
man,
that
get
thing?
That, get
Some
that.
drunk guy. I'll pick him up. Like, yeah, throw him in my. Well, no, I don't want that in my truck. Then you'd have to throw your truck away.
Nah,
Yeah.
you just gotta wash it real good.
What if you?
Sanitize it.
No. What if that stuff doesn't go anywhere? What are we doing?
Having fun with it, man.
I would
Having
not.
fun.
I would kill an alien, dude. At this point in my life, I'm not even joking. If I saw an alien, because I'm so pissed, I'm so tired of the grainy footage. I'm tired of the blurry images. I kid you not. That would be one of my, and I don't care how that makes me sound. I really don't. Because we all want evidence, okay?
And I'm getting that evidence.
And you ain't got, yeah. If you don't have a body, you don't have, right?
Yeah, if you ain't got the whole thing. Because I was thinking, what if you just chopped his hand off and let him like get away?
It's not enough. I need a physical body. So I'm sorry, okay? And those people, I'll say this to those people in Nevada who just recently said they're 10 feet tall, they're in our backyard and they're looking at us. They all had guns. Those people were walking into their backyard with pistols. That was in the video. They had guns. Well, you can't just shoot in city limits. I get it. Whatever. I'd have come up
Well,
with
is there a
something.
law against shooting aliens?
I don't think so. I was tell the officers I was in fear of my life. This thing was running at me. I took a couple shots and then he
Look
took
at
off.
it.
Yeah. Well, what if you missed him and he took off? Like then the officer shows up. He's like, these crazy people just said they saw an alien. They were shooting in town.
Actually, no, what we're not going to do is put them in your truck. We're going to go get a deep freezer, and we're throwing them in that bitch. When we hook it, we plug it in and freeze them.
Yeah, you do have to freeze him. So then he stays.
And he says, like, there's nothing happens.
And then the military's going to show up to our house because we were caught on CCTV shooting and loading up this alien.
Well, how did they know he was here?
Traffic cam footage, like the drunk dude that we picked, the drunk dude we may have picked
He's
him
going
up,
in the
he's gonna die. He's gonna snitch. Oh God, though, I mean it when I say this. I would shoot one if I see if ever the opportunity strikes me and I see an alien. But then that's the other thing.
They said they could move.
No, they
when
they
saw
also
the
said they were
aliens.
getting this telepathic feeling from him that he was scared and he wanted them to help them. So if I was hearing him in my head, he's like, "Please help me, I'm scared." Like, would you
Like,
shoot him?
No, I'd be like, man, this is a trick. That's something a demon would say. Gah. That sounds like that almost sounds like a scary movie, right? Like you hear a little kid's voice from your basement. He's like, "Help me!" You're like, you're in your house by yourself. He's like, "Please help me." I'd be like, "Nah, motherfucker." I ain't going
Yeah,
down there.
that's true, man. It's true.
I'm sorry to say, but I don't believe there's some kid down in my basement. Like, right?
Yeah, but you've never had that experience. Nothing's ever been able to get inside your head for real. We're just imagining, you know? If it actually happened to you, you might be like, "Oh,
Well, if he mind
gotta
controls, you
help him.
make him help him.
no, he's just asking you to help him." He's
Well, then I'm not
mind
gonna.
controlling you. You're still gonna shoot him though?
Yeah.
That's cold-hearted. I was just watching the
Well,
documentary.
it sounds like a trick.
It might be, yeah, it would be a trick because if you actually picked him up and took him wherever he wanted you to take him, then you would die and he would get in his little ship and fly off.
Takes his gun.
He just used
He
you.
just takes your gun and shoots you.
What if an alien like took your 6-shooter and freaking shot you with it? Oh, then I'll jump on him. That'd be crazy, man. I was just watching a documentary the other night about Germans and how they would take Jews out into the woods. Like they would just take one Jew out. It would be a mom and her baby. And they didn't want to waste 2 bullets because Germany was back in, 1930, whatever, 39 or whatever. They were like, we don't want to waste 2 bullets. So they would take the mothers out, the baby's screaming and crying, the mom's screaming and crying. They would make the mom hold the baby on her chest, and they would shoot through the baby and the mom. So they'd just have to use 1 bullet. They said some of these people, what is going on? It's the Klan coming for us.
Cue the music.
I hear dogs.
Shit, we gotta get out of here.
I hear
They're-
dogs
they're watching
outside.
our video. Shit.
We gotta go. You see videos? They're floating here. We'll catch you in the next video.
What's cooler than that?
Well, keep it simple, stupid.